Hello everybody. I'm Lactose and Taylor in here, and today is a milestone, I guess, sort of for my channel because basically, sorry, I just ate lunch. I'm going to start playing games with my microphone and commentary. That's really it. And so I decided to start with Minecraft since this game was like my childhood. And I was in the middle of cleaning the house today. I have like maybe one or two things. I have like one or two things left to do before the house is clean. So I figured I'd take a break. I ate lunch and figured I'd play some games for like not even half an hour probably. But anyway, so I started a survival world a few days ago and haven't done anything really in it other than built this house and gathered some basic stuff. So that I mean, whenever you see a survival series in Minecraft that on YouTube that isn't like modded, it's always just people punching wood for the first episode, and I didn't feel like doing that. So I thought it'd be more interesting to kind of already have some stuff going on, which is what's happening. So yeah. Oh, there's a parrot. I don't know how to tame them, but anyway. Yeah. So yeah, mostly what I'm going to be doing with these commentary videos, because not all of them will probably have, I don't think all my videos are going to have commentary, but the ones that do, I'm probably just going to talk about whatever is happening in the game, or there's a panda, or happen to maybe mention shows or movies I've watched and give my opinion, just because I have no social skills. I lack human communication. So, I mean, it helps to, I guess, give my opinion despite the fact that nobody's gonna watch. I don't know, it's weird. But anyway, yeah, so I really want to own this panda and name it Poe. But anyway, so yeah, I started already kind of getting some stuff done. Right now I'm mostly looking for sheep to make a bed, but I guess sheep don't really show up in the jungle. Yeah. I recently, oh, there is one. There we go. Get over here. I need your wool and I don't have shears. This is obviously not my first time. I already mentioned Minecraft was my childhood, but this is like my new PS4, but this isn't even my first world on it. I have one with my sister. We've been playing, we have a ton of stuff, but I didn't feel like going and playing on our world together just by myself, so I figured I'd start one that's just me. As you guys already have probably seen on my channel, I've already got some of the mashup packs, videos about those. I'm really hoping to get some trophies at some point. I have no cheats on, but I have cheats disabled. Because I'm one of those people who's obsessed with trophies for some reason. How did it not hurt his hand to punch the cactus? That's a little weird, bro. But yeah, I have played maybe, I mean, I've made this world like 2 days ago, but I honestly played maybe like 15 minutes of it. Oh, okay. So I actually have no idea what's in this world and what isn't or whatever. It's on peaceful right now. No, I'm not a noob or anything. I tend to always start my worlds on peaceful just so I can get a basic understanding of what I can get some basic stuff, tools and whatever, and then I turn it on to hard. Except I only put it on easy when I'm with my sister, but yeah. Come here. Oh no, you're a baby. I'm not gonna kill a baby. But yeah, not too long ago actually, I tried to play through on my Xbox 360, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 3 game. and that game is like unplayable, and it's not gonna get fixed because I mean it's over 10 years old, but like that game is so terrible. I've gotten further than I ever have because I had it on the PS2 when I was like little. But my buddy bought it for the 360. We played it at his house, we made fun of it for a bit, and then he's like, I just wasted all my money on this. He's like, why did I do that? And I told him, I ended up buying an Xbox not too long later, and was like, hey, I mean, if there's any games you don't really want, which I had owned an Xbox before he did, and I had given him all my games, like because I sold my Xbox. Actually no, I didn't sell it stopped working. This was a few years ago, so I just gave him all my games, and basically I tried to get the Xbox fixed, but it just didn't work at all. Nothing worked on it. It was like it had red ringed, except it was a newer model, so it had not red ringed. And as you can see, though, I'm playing this on PS4. But anyway, so I let him have my games, and then a few years later, when I finally got a new 360, which I'm looking at it right now, I asked him if he had any games he didn't really play. Originally I said, can I have my games back, and he's like, well, you gave them to me, and I'm like, fair enough, I guess that's kind of rude. My bad, like, go ahead, keep them. But then he said he would give me some of the ones he doesn't play, so I said sure, and next thing I knew, he gave me quite a few of them, plus I bought stuff on my own and whatever. But yeah, so pretty cool. It was pretty nice of him, and he ended up giving me Spider-Man 3, so I tried to play through it, and I got to like, I don't even remember what mission it was. I think I got to like the act 2 of the story. Basically, I have like 12 hours of gameplay on it, and it took me about 10 to actually get to the symbiote suit. And so I tried to play a bit more, and eventually I got past the Sandman boss fight, and then did the boss fight against that one guy who has like the bombs, whatever the guy's name is, I don't even remember. And it literally lagged my console, which was a brand new 360. I mean, it was used, like when I bought it, it had other accounts on it, and I had to delete them and all. But like, it was in perfect condition, and it's a newer model. It's like one of the new ones from 2013 or something like that, right before the Xbox One came out. And it still lagged my console. So like, I finally defeated him, but then I was just like, I can't do this. So I stopped playing it. But yeah, I didn't like it at all. It was terrible. I also played not too long ago. I don't have it anymore, sadly. I got rid of it. Spider-Man Friend or Foe on the PS2, because, okay, this is an interesting story. So, my brother had bought himself a PS2. He then bought a bunch of games for it. He then decided he didn't really want it because he didn't really enjoy it as much as he thought he would. Meanwhile, I had a PS2 when I was like a little kid, like I'm talking like 3, 4, 5 years old kind of thing. And I told him I'd kill to have your PS2 and get some of my old games and play them again. So he's like, okay. I paid him $50 for it, and so I bought it off him, and then I took all his games. I played it. Some of them. Most of them were like, just like, he had Hitman, he had a couple of good games, but then I had also I took him out with some money and bought him Spider-Man Friend or Foe, Hulk, the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man game, which I had on GameCube originally as well. A bunch of different superhero ones, X-Men, stuff like that. And he didn't really, he gave them all to me, and so most of them were like that kind of stuff. And then he had like Hitman, and then he had like um, a bunch of racing games. So yeah, when I borrowed his PS2 from him, or not borrowed, but like bought it off him, and I had those games, I wasn't really interested in any of them. In fact, I sold a lot of them. Some of them were even like FIFA 06 and stuff, and I was like, I don't need any of these. I was so lucky that the game store would take them, because I had tried to sell PS3 sports games, and they were like, yeah, they literally sold them for like 25 cents. So I didn't expect. It depends on who was working there. I knew all the employees, sort of, like I knew them by name, but some of them were like, I don't know. There was one who would, didn't matter what I was selling, she'd find a way to take it. And like, if I didn't have enough money to pay for something, she'd be like, just take it. Here's some. She'd take what I had and then take it, but let me take it. But yeah. And they would also give me things for free. I was a regular customer there, so like, if I went there without my brother, they'd be like, what the heck? And if he went there without me, they would also be like, what the heck? So, yeah. What was I thinking of doing? Oh yeah, okay, so, bam, 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 and bam. And then, yeah, I have the wood. Okay, so I'll make a chest. I'm trying. There's a trophy I tried to get on my world with my sister, but it wouldn't work. Okay, there we go. So anyway, so yeah, the one that I ended up sitting down and playing on there the most was Spider-Man Friend or Foe, and I got like pretty decently far into it. I enjoyed it quite a bit. It's definitely different from all the other Spider-Man games. And so I feel like it's a game that's like a love it or hate it sort of thing, because with how different it is, you're either gonna go, this is so great because it's so different, or you're gonna hate it because of it being so different. So I'm kind of in the middle. I mean, I do like it. I'm edging more towards liking it, but the problem is it's a lot of just walk into a room, beat up a bad guy, walk away. My favorite part of it though is that you can play as the villains. I always love when games let you do that. That's why the first Lego Batman video game was such a big thing with me when I was little, because it was so cool to be able to play as the villains. In the story mode especially, like other Lego games, I guess, or other games in general, you might be able to play as a villain, but it's like a DLC, or like for example, Arkham Asylum Batman with the Joker, you can play as him if you have the DLC, but it's only in challenge maps and such, and I think it's cooler when there's an actual, like, in the story mode you can play as them. So that's my favorite part. But other than that, I thought it was just okay. What else? I think that's it actually. So I'm just gonna end this here. I know I didn't do much, but I'm gonna end it here. So